Hello, financial fans. We have some stocks to consider here. About four of them we'll be taking a look at. But first, I will mention that I did buy a stock this past week, June 14th, I believe was the date I bought it. And I bought a stock that's got the symbol SBSW. And since I bought it, has it gone up or down? It's gone down about 10%. It's gone down, so it went down a lot, but I'm going to be hanging on to SBSW. I think it still has a brilliant future. And for the stocks to consider this week, let's take a look at the first one, ASE Technology Holding Company Limited, and the symbol is ASX. It was down 4.53%. On Friday it's $8.22 a share at this time, and 2/3 of the way down. The first column on the left, 2/3 of the way down, see the 52-week range, $3.88 for the low and $9 for the high, so it's close to the high. And it has an average volume near the bottom of the first column on the left, average volume of 2.5 million shares trading every day. And according to the experts who look at these stocks, this is considered to be overvalued, the bottom of that first column on the left. They consider this one to be overvalued, and they think it will be going down further. But I disagree. The PE ratio, third item down in the middle column, PE ratio 15.39. I would prefer it to be a little bit lower, like about 10. But 15.39 is still better than the market as a whole. Earnings per share, 53 cents. Forward dividend and yield. Small dividend and yield of 1.62%. But the one-year target looks good near the bottom of the middle column. One-year target, $9.28 per share. So that would be a nice move if that happens during this coming year, or during this year that we're in already. Next item we look at, Pembina Pipeline Corporation, PBA is the symbol. And the price, closing price on Friday, $32.40. And 2/3 of the way down, first column on the left, 52-week range, $20.10 to $34.25. So this one is also nearer to the high than it is to the low. And the volume, average volume, about 1 million shares trade every day. And again, the experts consider this one to be overvalued. And again, I disagree with them. The beta is 1.75, which means if you think the market is going to be going up, the market as a whole, if you think it's going to be going up, this is a good stock to have your mitts on. And if you think it's going, if you think the market will be going down in the next few months, then you want to stay away from this one, because this would go down 1 3/4 times as much as the market as a whole. PE ratio not applicable, which means they lost money. Earnings per share, they lost 70 cents per share. Forward dividend and yield, 6.46%. That's a high yield. And the one-year target, that looks very good. One-year target near the bottom of the middle column, $41.93, which is a big jump from the current $32.40. The next stock we look at, SLM Corporation, symbol SLM. And it was down a lot on Friday. And this past week was a down week for the various markets. But it was down 3.37%, the SLM stock was. And the current price, $19.24 per share. The 52-week range, $6.48 to $20.82, so it's nearer to the high than the low. Average volume, about 4.5 million shares trade every day. And the experts consider this to be undervalued. They think this one's going to be going up. And the PE ratio, 6.27. That's incredible. That's a very good number for a PE ratio. The forward dividend and yield, 0.62%, just a little over 0.5%, so practically no movement there, but it has some yield, and maybe they would raise that at some time in the future, maybe not. The one-year target, $23.30, so that would be a good move upward if this happens to go as the experts think it will. So we shall find out. And the last item we will look at today is Telefonica, S period, A period, TEF is the symbol. Low price stock, $4.73. And the 52-week range, $3.22 to $5.17. So again, it's closer to the high than it is to the low. And the average volume, a little over 1.5 million shares trade every day. And the experts consider this one to be undervalued. They think this one's going up. The PE ratio, third item in the middle column, 12. That's a good PE ratio. Earnings per share 39 cents. The forward dividend and yield 10. Did I say 10? 10.22% forward dividend and yield. And the 1-year target $6.40, which would be a big move. This could be called a growth stock if that happens to come true. So this one looks pretty good, and we will leave that as the final stock we're looking at this week, and I thank you very much for watching.